Hello again. How's it going? I literally just made the introduction video to the series. This series is going to be what you expect in retail when you first start out. Probably within high school. Well, not even in high school, college probably. Let's get a background or context. I've been in retail for most of my adult life, probably 8 years. Yeah, 8 years. But 2 of them were my high school years. Best advice I got for you, if you're in high school, get a job, because that extra money can come in handy, and maybe make you look good. But it's more of character building, responsibility. One thing I recommend, go to somewhere that the managers actually do care about your career and stuff like that. But if you can't find anything like that, find somewhere where you can at least learn how to do it. Like, learn to interact with customers, and learn to solve problems if things arise. Like with me, I go ahead and say this because I no longer work there. I can tell that story later. For me, I worked at Kroger's grocery store as a we called it bagger, but the real name was customer assistant, something like that. Anyway, all my job was to, when the cashier checked everyone at the register, I put them in bags, put it in the cart, and if it was an elderly couple or something like that, I took it out, put it in the call form. One thing to learn, never ask for tips. I'm pretty sure almost every company out there, at least mainstream, say never take tips, or never ask for tips. If they extend the tips, some companies allow you to do it, some don't. My advice, if they offer it, take it, because it's not worth the argument. But yeah, Kroger's was my first retail job, and probably the worst. Because another tip I got you for you is never, ever join unions, especially at a young age. I may get politically open. Regardless, union is bad news, because I joined the union, put dues in, didn't do nothing for me. Nothing. Now, past like 50 years ago, yeah, I would say yes. Even though I'm 25, I have no idea what I'm talking about with that. But today, nowadays, to stay out of unions if you can. If you live in a state like I do, where it's a right to work instead of, I forgot the other name for it, but if you have a choice, don't join a union. Don't. Because it's nothing but politics inside the business. And the managers wouldn't like that. The managers actually want you to stay out of that, because with unions, when you talk to your manager, you have to have a union there, or union rep, you have to work for them, talk to them for anything small, big or small. Without a union, you can talk to the manager straight on, one-on-one. Sorry, I'm driving, one sec. With no problem. Oh man, come on. But yeah, that's probably tip number 1 or 2. Never join a union. Another tip I got for people just starting the retail business, keep your eyes open, ears open. Learn from the experienced guys. Learn from the CBTs, computer-based training. That may sound strange because they're not that useful, but they're useful to some point. But the number one thing to learn is from the people actually doing it that's been there for a while. Sometimes learn what not to do is the best thing. Probably another tip I got for you is actually care what you're doing. Even though it's retail and it's a small job, it does keep the economy going. It does provide service and product to whoever your customer is. It's good. Another thing I got, if you ever get into retail, never expect to make good money right off the bat unless you know somebody. at least with corporate stuff and stuff like corporations, you'll never make the money until years later. And even then, it's not that much. It's usually you're in it for a career. You're in it for a management retail career, or just a retail career in general. I've seen a lot of people stay in the companies for years, 10, 20 years, and they're doing all right. Not the best, but all right. At least as an employee for a retail job, you don't have to worry about much. All you have to worry about is, if you're a cashier, for instance, going to the register, helping customers check them out. If there's any issues come up, ask for a manager. Usually we can take care of it, no problem. Unless it's Karen, and I'll make another video about Karen, so you'll love that. But yeah, if you're just starting out, either you're in it for the long haul or you're a stopgap. Yeah. If I missed anything, please put it down in the comments. Give this video a like if you loved it. If you didn't like it, tell me why. But regardless, see ya.